안녕하세요. 저희는 림페의 림부입니다. Hi, 안녕하세요 여러분들. Hello everybody. It's a hot June summer time and we are going on our first summer vacation to one of the most popular summer destination for Seoulites here, right? Where? It's called Gangneung. Okay, Gangneung is actually very famous because Gangneung is where the Winter Olympics was hosted, right?
Yes.
What's the place called? Pyeongchang. That's why Pyeongchang is in Gangneung. And the temperature in Gangneung is about 10 degrees lower than Seoul at this time. See how hot it is. In Seoul it's 29 degrees today, but in Gangneung where we are going it's only 21 degrees. Yay! And there's also a beach there facing the East Sea because it's at the northeast corner of Korea, so it tends to be cooler.
Yes,
but actually everywhere else in
the city is surrounded by mountains.
but anywhere along the coast of Korea seems to be like cooler than Seoul, right?
Yes.
Even Busan, even Jeju is cooler than Seoul. Seoul is damn hot, don't know why. Right now Seoul is like Singapore temperature, but only very dry. And we're going to Gangneung to do one of the most highlight thing in Gangneung, which is the romantic 바다 열차.
Yeah.
Which is the what's the 바다 열차?
Sea train.
Yeah, beach train. And this will be the highlight of our trip, what is called the KTX 바다 열차, which is the KTX beach train. That's the beach train, a train that runs along the shoreline of Gangneung.
Okay, good.
Okay, so here we are at the KTX. Not to Busan, there's no zombies. Let's go, 가자. 우리 다 왔어. We have arrived at Gangneung. Oh, look at that, the Olympics. Yes, this is where the Winter Olympics was held, right? And wow, it's actually kind of cold, huh? About 20 degrees. Wow, 추워, 좀 추워. And there's no sun at all. Don't know why the hell we act cool, wear sunglasses, don't know for what. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's go get a hotel first. Let's go, 가자. Oh, the tourist map of Gangneung. You see, there's actually quite a lot of things to see. And this is the map of Gangneung, which is along the northeastern coast of Korea. As you can see, there's a lot of things to see, and I'm not gonna do all that. We're here just for this, the 바다 열차. So, yup, this is the highlight of our trip. Let's go, 가자. Gangneung itself in the city is really small town feeling. As you can see, not many people, almost no high-rise buildings, and a lot of this kind of charming little eateries. And that's Limpeh. So we are here at one of the must-come tourist attractions called 중앙시장, Central Market, where there's supposed to be a lot of nice food. Let's take a look. 가자. 중앙시장. Oh. It's really like this is a lot smaller than the Gwangjang-Sijang in Seoul for sure. And yeah, it seems like it's a traditional folk market style where actual residents actually come here to buy their stuff. Oh, it seems to be quite crowded in here. From the accent around me, it seems like mostly tourists, Korean tourists from other parts of Korea. Wow, wow, look at the fried chicken. Oh, look at all the chicken. Oh, so the famous thing in this market here are all this chicken, fried chicken. Fried chicken in this market is supposed to be famous, as well as you can see people queuing up so long for the fried chicken. So this is the form of fried chicken that is famous here in this Chungan market, called the 닭간장. And people are still queuing up. Limpeh is queuing up as well. Well, after 20 minutes wait, 20분 정도야. At last our share is here. Let's see how it is. 우리 먹자.
잘 먹겠습니다.
See how it is.
Look at this.
You see, actually this is a very common street food in Seoul. I wonder how different the taste is here.
먼저 먹어. Crispy.
It's a lot crispier than the ones in the Seoul roadside stores. And from what I saw from the way they make, this is very fresh chicken. I see how fresh it is. It wasn't even frozen meat. The fresh meat, as you can see, like this pot, you can see the meat.
Our process are doing by hand.
The whole process is manually done by hand, from seasoning to frying everything. We were just standing there and watching them do it for 20 minutes.
Yep. Homemade chicken.
Machine, strictly speaking, it doesn't taste very different from you get from the Seoul roadside store. But if you if you eat very, very carefully, if you observe the taste very carefully, it tastes cleaner, fresher, and has a much better texture than the ones in the roadside store. And the meat is actually bigger, chunkier than the ones in the Seoul roadside store. Oh, Well, you discovered something, another thing you don't see in Seoul. This kind of jianping that looks like the Chinese jianping. I've never seen this anywhere in Seoul before. I just really want to try it. It looks like this. So we're here. We have a makgeolli just waiting for it. So here it is. Look at that. It's called jeonbyong, and jeonbyong is actually in Mandarin it's jianping. It's really literally Korean jianping. Let's take a look. Okay. Let's try. This literally looks like the jianping that we get in Beijing. 안 뜨거워. I would say this is a taste that I've never tasted before here in Korea. A new taste. I wouldn't say it's nice or not nice. It's a kind of corn for sure. It's a kind of fried pancake. It's a different kind of fried pancake, Gangneung style. The one now eating at the Central Market, 중앙시장. We're taking a bus to the 정릉지, where we'll do the beach ride thing.
Yes.
The bus here at Gangneung is actually very different from the bus in Seoul, and there are actually very, very few seats. You see, all single seats. There isn't even double seats. Look at that. First look at the beaches of Gangneung. Oh, look at that. People are camping by the beach. Camping, people. 하나, 둘, 셋. We're here at the beaches of Gangneung. I see that huge boat-shaped hotel. That's a hotel, no? It looks like a cruise liner, but it's a hotel. We're gonna stay there tonight. Yeah. And look at that. Woo! It's actually quite cold, you know. Like in Seoul right now, it feels it's like totally like Singapore, but without the humidity. It's like 30+ degrees Celsius. But this place feels like 10+ degrees, man. Just by the beach here. Very, very cold. As you can see on the mountains even like there's a lot of mist and fog gathering around the mountains. Even you can see like the sea fog is moving in, so it's actually quite cold right now. 신기해.
온다.
온다. 아직. 큰 거 왔어. 큰 거 왔어. I really like to collect these seashells by the seashore. And so here comes the highlight of our trip here in Gangneung at this Cheongdongjin-yeok, the romantic beach train. Here it comes. Look at that. So this train is a 3 hours ride along the beach there, along the shoreline, and it's a very, very popular ride during summer. In fact, all weekend is sold out. It's so sold out that if you didn't pre-book like days in advance, you don't get any seats. It's all sold out, man. Let's go and check it out. Let's take a look at what it's like It's not likely to be very different from any regular train, by the way. I don't think so. Let's go. Oh, it's very different. Look at that. It's actually, oh, the seats are actually sea facing. Oh, so you can, wow, this is a true sightseeing train. So here we are on the train right now. So this is really a very unique train, very unique ride. This is the first time I see a train with all the seats facing one side of the window like this. As you can see, a lot of people already. And there it is. Truly, it's all sold out. And we got the back seat, so I won't be able to see much. But on the return leg, we'll be on that seat. So we're off. Two guys missed their ride. And oh, we're passing by right now a World War II warship. It's actually an American warship, now converted into a museum. And this ride is not only good for young couples but old couples as well. This is a whole tour group of old couples, all in couple configuration as well. So yes, this is still a couples ride going on right here. Let's take a walk through the train. Let's go. Oh, who is this? Familiar face? Let's take a look at this section of the train. Oh, yeah, the 3D things here. And then, wow, in this car here, oh, this car is very different. This car is actually called the family car. And there's a cafe here, which is family seats. So it's a configuration of 4. It's very different from the car that we were in. Yep, so this is the end. So it's in. So there's 4 cars in this train and set up in 2-car configurations like this. So I don't think we're able to go to the other side now. We can't. And they sell here the famous Gangneung coffee pang, which is a coffee bread of Gangneung. You only get this here in Gangneung region. Coffee bread. Let's see how it tastes. And so this is the famous coffee pang or coffee bread of Gangneung. Let's take it out. This actually looks a lot, feels and tastes a lot like the tau sa piao of Singapore. The tau sa inside. Red bean paste. With very strong coffee scent. So I have this in coffee. Makine. And there's even a live feed of all of us. See if I can see myself there. I can't see myself. I can't see myself. Why? Where's the camera? Weird. Isn't that the camera? Yeah. So it's not just the beach, but you really get a good countryside view of this whole stretch along the east coast, northeast coast of South Korea. It's slightly raining, and at the end of the ride, you get to this Chote Bawi. It's a candle rock, just a piece of rock, but you got a nice sea view here. Another great sea view you get to see at the end of the beach train ride. Yes. And here in this charming little shop, you find something like this. What does this remind you guys of? And finally, every province in Korea is famous for one kind of Korean food. Like Incheon is famous for jjajangmyeon, and then Jeonju is famous for bibimbap. And so what's famous in Gangneung is jjampong. Yes, the spicy soup noodle of Korea, which they say is Chinese food, but I've never seen that in China, by the way. Let's check out the famous Gyotong Jambong of Gangneung. Let's go, Kaja. So here we go, Gyotong Jambong. Gyotong, Gyotong Jambong, Gyotong Jambong. Yes. Let's see how different it is from the jambong in Seoul. So at last our jambong arrives. Let's take a look. On the surface, it looks like something different from the jambong in Seoul and in Incheon in that they put sesame and this kind of unidentified powder here. Let's see how it tastes. 잘 먹겠습니다.
잘 먹겠습니다.
이거 맥주 없어? Oh, let's see. This is the second highlight of this trip. The famous jambong of Gangneung. So mix it up a little bit. First one, I taste the soup. See how different it is from what I had in Seoul before.
매워 좀.
It's actually quite spicy, but not as spicy as the one that I had in Seoul in the Meun Hojon. Oh, but it's actually very spicy. This is very spicy. This is not even like the spicy challenge kind of jambong. It's already to me quite spicy. It tastes quite different in that you have a very strong pepper smell, pepper taste. 호주 맛, 호주 맛 더 심한 것 같아, 그치? Pepper and sesame taste. Sesame taste도 많아, 그치? Sesame. And a little bit of cinnamon taste. Cinnamon? Cinnamon도? Cinnamon 맛도 나? I think this is what it's actually quite spicy and tastes a little bit cinnamon and very peppery. Very peppery. In fact, it's like in Seoul, when you have jambong, you almost don't detect any kind of feeling of pepper, but this is very peppery.
면이 더 맛있다면.
So yeah, that ends our coverage for our summer vacation in Gangneung. So hope you guys check out Gangneung if you are here in Korea, especially during summer. Okay, we gotta have a meal now. Wow, so fat now.
안녕.